What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Unleash Cubing. My name's Hrishi, and today you're gonna learn full PLL. Let's go. But what is PLL? PLL is the permutation of the last layer, basically meaning that once you get all of the yellow pieces on top, you have to sort out all of the corner and edge pieces orientation. You just have to move them around so that all of the pieces match. Usually, for the beginner's method, you do it in 2 algorithms. But that's very inefficient and very slow. And you can speed things up a lot by learning one look PLL. So one look PLL has 21 algorithms. And if you think this is daunting, wait for OLL. It has 57 algorithms. But I would recommend learning PLL when you reach the sub 30 to sub 25 category, because then it will be easier for you to learn OLL because many of the techniques are similar. In one look PLL, I can just do one algorithm and solve the whole layer. So today you're going to learn all 21 algorithms, and I'm going to show you some finger tricks that will help you to master them. So let's go. First up, A-perms. When you have A-perms, make sure you have the headlights on the back and check to see if there's a block of 4 pieces somewhere. Right here, the pieces are going from the front to the left. When it's going from the front to the left, do this. Put the yellow on the back and R prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2. And that's also cute. Now for AB. AB looks the same, but now the 4 pieces are going from the front to the right. So for this, when you have AB, put it so that the headlights are on your right and turn the cube so that the yellow goes to the back. Now do this. R2, D2, R, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime. And that's also cube. Next, we have the F perm. When you have the F perm, look for one bar of colors and see that nothing else is matching. Like here, nothing is matching. Here, nothing is matching. Here, nothing is matching. But we have one bar of colors. When you have that bar, put the bar on the left and do this. R prime, U prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R. So you see, I've been doing this because when I start the algorithm, it's more comfortable for me to do this. Then regrip and do this. Maybe at the end you might have to regrip from here to the home grip, but then instead of regripping for every move in the solve, I just regrip at the end. That's better than regripping all the time. Now we have the G algorithms. And in the G set, we have 4 algorithms. First, we have GA. In GA, this is what you have to look. You have to look for 2 pieces matching. And this is for all of the things. But let me tell you the difference. Some algorithms also have 2 pieces matching. But here's where the difference comes in. In the other algorithms, the 2 pieces are matching with the headlights. But in the G algorithm, it's not matching. See, the headlight corner is not matching with anything. So when you have the 2 pieces and if you keep the headlights on the left and you have the 2 pieces and they're facing you, do this. R2, U, R prime, U, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R2, U prime, D prime, R prime, U, R, D prime. In that U prime and D prime, I prefer to do a double layer because instead of wasting efficiency, I can just do a double layer and save time. Next, we have GB. In GB, we have 2 pieces matching, but they're not touching a corner. Instead, they're opposite of the headlights. There's another algorithm like this, which is GD, but it's slightly different. Right now, as you can see, when we put the headlights on the right, the two matching pieces are on the farther end, not the closer end. So if they're on the farther end, rotate the cube twice. so that they're on the closer end. It's okay if the headlights move to the right side. Now do this. L prime, U prime, L, U, F2, D, R prime, U, R, U prime, R, D prime, F2, U. And now the cube is solved. I know many people don't use this algorithm because it's a lefty algorithm, but I prefer this because it trains my left hand to do even better. Now we have GC. GC is similar to GA, but instead of the pair being in the front, it's in the back. And we can do this from this angle. We don't have to rotate the cube like for GB. So put these two pieces in the back and do this. R2, U prime, R, U prime, R, U, R prime, U, R2, U, D prime. Here I do double layer like I told before. U, D prime, R, U prime, R prime, D. And now GC is solved. Now we have GD. And GD is similar to GB, where we have two matching, but it's opposite to the headlights. But now this time it's on the front end, not in the back end. So now we can do this from this angle only. So R, U, R prime, D, F2, D prime, L, U prime, L prime, U, L prime, D, F2. And now this case is also solved. And we're done with the G algorithms. Now we have the J cases. And in the J cases, there are two cases, JA and JB. First we have JA. In JA, we have a bar. And when we have a bar, you can see also that we have two matching pieces on every side. In JA and JB, we put the bar on the left side. And we see if there's two matching pieces connecting to the bar. So right now there are two matching pieces connected to the bar. So this is what you have to do. Rotate the cube so the yellow is on the back. R2, F, R, F prime, R, U2, double layer R prime or small R prime, U, wide R, U2. And now the cube is solved. Now we have JB. And JB is pretty simple. First, hold it in this grip so that you have the thumb on the front, index on the top, the middle finger and the ring finger on the back, and the pinky on the bottom. And do this. R, U with the left hand, R prime, F prime with your thumb, R, U with your left hand, R prime, U prime with your left hand, R prime, F with your index, R2, U prime with your left index, R prime, and then AUF with your left index. And you return in the pinch grip or the home grip. And this is how to solve JA and JB. Now we have RA and RB. First, RA. RA might look similar to the G pumps, specifically GA and GC, if I'm not wrong. But here, as you can see, the two pieces are connected to the headlights, whereas in the G algorithms, it's not. So when it's not connected, this is what you do. Keep the headlights in the front facing you and check which side the pair is on. Right now, it's on the right side. So you do the left side algorithm. So L, U2, L prime, U2, L, F, F prime, L prime, U prime, L, U prime, L, F, L2, U prime or AUF. And that's how to solve RA. Now RB is just a mirror case. So R prime, U2, R, U2, R prime, F, RU, R prime, U prime, R prime, F prime, R2, U prime. And this is how to solve the R cases. Next, we have the T case. In the T case, it's pretty easy to recognize. So, as you can see, we have headlights and then we have two matching piece pairs. So, you keep the headlights on your left side and then make sure the two matching pieces are there, or it might be a different algorithm. And another way to recognize this algorithm is because these two pieces swap, so like this, and these two pieces swap like this, and that's why it's called a T-perm, because it makes a T shape. Get it? Now keep the headlights on your left side and do this again in the same grip. So right hand, right side, thumb on your front side, index on your top side, ring and middle finger on your back side, and pinky on the bottom, and do this. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F with the index, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. And now you solve the cube. Next, we have the E perm. And the E perm is actually pretty easy. It's a set of repeating moves. So how to recognize it? Well, you can recognize it by just saying that there's no patterns, but then there's a specific way to do it. Look, first check that the center color should match, and then see the corner colors of the front color. So right now it's orange. Now check the center, the edge color of the other, the edge color of the beside edge, orange. So right now this is correct. If you check these two and it's matching, then it's correct. Same for these two. If this is matching and this is matching, it's correct. But if we look at this, the front color is blue, but then the side color is green. When you do it from this direction, you don't solve it. But when you do it from this direction, the correct direction, where two are matching, it does solve. So, how to do it? First, take the cube, get it in the correct position. Now turn so the yellow is in the front. Now do this. R, U prime, R prime, D, R, U, R prime, D prime, R, U, R prime, D, R, U prime, R prime, D prime. Is this a set of repeating R, U, and D moves? You just have to get the pattern, kind of understand it, then it will become pretty easy. Now we have the N cases. And there are two types, NA and ND. First, NA. In NA, they're matching pieces all sides. And they're opposite colors. So blue green, orange red, green blue, red orange. So you can hold it from any side. And now this is how to do the algorithm. First, make sure which side the two matching pieces are on. Right now, the two matching pieces are on the right side. So like these two, the corner is on the right side. So do this. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U, R prime, U2, R, U prime, R prime. And then you just do AUF. Now we have the NB perm. So it's just a mirror. So L prime, U prime, L, U prime, L prime, U prime, L, F, L prime, U, L, U prime, L, F prime, L2, U, L prime, L, U2, L prime, U, L. Kind of confusing, but yeah, mirror cases. Next, we have the V and Y cases. First, the V case. The V case has a block of 4. And in the block of 4, and that's the only thing. There's no other matching pieces, just a block of 4. So when you have the block of 4, this is what you do. Keep the block of 4 on your left side and do this. R prime, U, R prime, U prime. Rotate it so that the left side becomes your front side. R prime, F prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, F, R, F prime. Sorry, F. And now the cube is solved. Next we have the wiper. And this is and the wiper is pretty similar in looks, but then you have two matching pieces on the opposite sides without anything else remaining. So when you have the two matching pieces, you see the piece in the middle that just looks wrong, like right now all of this is correct, but then here this is a wrong piece. Make sure that piece is on your right top side and do this. F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. And now the cube is solved. And the next few cases you might already know from my beginner PLL video. Next, we have the edge orientation cases. First, we have the H-perm, where the edges have to be swapped from top to bottom and left to right. So right here, orange should go here, blue, red should go here, green should go here, blue should go here. And this is how to do it. M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2. Next, we have UA. So how to find, next we have the U cases. And there are two U cases. So how to find the difference? Both of them have the three edges unsolved and they have a bar. So what do? First, make sure that the layer, like the side of the top layer, which has the opposite colors, like see, orange, red, orange. The two colors are opposite colors. Here it's green and orange. They are not opposite colors. And blue and green, they aren't opposite colors. So make sure the one with the opposite colors is on your left side. And now check if there is a bar in the front. If there is a bar in the front, like the bar, do this. R, U, R prime, U, R prime, U, prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, U, R, AUF. Next, we have UB. And UB is also the same case. So, put the layer with the two opposite colors on your left side and check if the bar is in the front. Right now, it is not. So, this is what you have to do. R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U, R prime. And this is how to solve UB. Now, we have the Z case. In the Z case, we have this step to do it. So basically, there are two edges that have to be swapped diagonally. So these have to swap diagonally and these have to swap diagonally. So make sure the swapping ones are on the front and on the left side. And do this. M prime, U, M2, U, M2, U, M prime, U2, M2, and AOF. And this is how to solve all the EO cases and all of the PLL cases. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow for more. This is Hrishi, and you're watching Unleash Cubing. Peace out.